Hi everyone, this is Yana Swakula, and thank you for joining me for another Altenew video tutorial. Today I want to talk a little bit about simplicity. I personally like to make all sorts of cards, some clean and simple, some heavily layered, but today I felt like less is more. So the card that I'm featuring in this video is a very simple one and has a good design that can be easily mass-produced. Before I jump in, I wanted to apologize. My cats, I have two black cats. So my cats decided that today was a good day to make an appearance in one of my videos. So you'll be seeing a little bit of them in the next couple of minutes. I apologize and I hope you don't mind. So I'm going to be using two stamp sets today, Fresh Freesia, and I'll grab a sentiment from here. I really like this Happy Birthday to You sentiment. I like the combination of fonts here, and the size is also perfect for 8-2 cards. There are also some other great sentiments in this stamp set. You have your Feel Better Soon, Every Day is a Gift, Hope Your Day is Amazing, and even the deepest sympathy one if you need to make a sympathy card. As for the second stamp set, it's Painted Flowers. It's actually one of my most used and most loved stamp sets from Altenew. I've never used it on a project I did a video on, so I thought it would be a good fit. You might have seen some of my cards using these flowers, especially these few. They are my most favorite, mostly for the bold look and vibrant colors. Today I'm not going for that bold kind of a look, and I'm not going to be using bold colors. The card is still going to look bright, but some of the colors will be muted and not as vibrant. So this brings me to the ink colors that I've selected. I decided to use two lightest yellows and two lightest greens, and also a black ink pad from Altenew. I'm going to start working on my card by stamping a sentiment somewhat closer to the right bottom edge. I did plan to have it in the center first, but I changed my mind later. You'll also notice that I started working on a card base, but ended up trimming this onto a 4 by 5 1/4 inches piece and adding a strip of patterned paper for some additional interest later. So after I've stamped my sentiment, I also added 3 roses, and I tried to place them around the sentiment so that they would frame the happy birthday wording on my card. Now, this Painted Flowers stamp set from Altenew also has a lot of additional images that do not have matching filler images. This means that you can leave them as is, as little sketched elements on your cards and, give this piece a little bit of an unfinished look. Or you can also use watercolor or any other medium and color these by hand. I wasn't comfortable coloring these on this project, so I left them as is, and I think they look quite lovely. The next step was to add color to the flowers. Like I mentioned earlier, I used only 2 lighter colors of yellow and also only used 2 layers for each of the flowers. Some have 3 layers, but I didn't want to introduce the darker yellow as I wanted to keep the colors on my project less vibrant. Next, I also painted the leaves using 2 lighter green colors from Altenew, and I intentionally added additional leaves to the bottom right corner as it had none, and I knew I'd need some on this card to balance things out. Had I not had any leaves there, I would have lacked some green on my project. Now, I also wanted to add drops of ink onto my card, but I didn't have any yellow spray ink on hand. So what I did, I pressed my ink pad onto a clear block, spread some water to dilute it, and used that as a spray ink liquid to dip my paintbrush in and add drops of ink onto my card. So this is just a simple tip for you. If you want to add drops of ink and you don't have a spray ink of that color, you can make some yourself. Now, I also wanted to show you my practice piece to kind of give you a few more ideas for your stamping. Sometimes I like to have busier backgrounds. I didn't add a background to this card, but I did stamp one on my practice piece. I used a wood palette stamp and stamped it first using yellow and then using gray. I ended up having somewhat an offset look, and I think it turned out very pretty. I'll have to try this on one of my future projects. I also added a few enamel dots, a strip of patterned paper with black and white stripes, and adhered that onto an A2 card base. Thank you for joining me. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below or in the blog post. If you like this video and if you'd like to see more videos like this, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel for more inspiration. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.